Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in. My name is David A. Qua and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to talk about video game series again, my collections of video games. Ever since I made my NBA 2K and my Madden NFL video game series videos, a lot of people have been asking me, hey Dave, can you make a similar video like this for FIFA, for UFC, for WWE, MLB, NASCAR, NBA Live? Like, people think I only play sports games, so that's what we're going to do today. We're going to focus on 3 video game collections of mine, okay? We're going to do the FIFA series, WWE, and MLB, which is actually the 3 top, what people ask for the most, okay? We're taking a look at all of my collections, my huge collections of all 3 game series and stuff like that, okay? So this is going to be a super long video. It's going to be incredibly filled with information. Yeah, so let's get started. Brought to you by hand sanitizer. So let's take a look at my humongous FIFA collection. Are you ready for this? Ta-da! So this is my FIFA video game collection. I have here FIFA 14 and FIFA Soccer. There's no number on this. When it came out? 2012. So I guess we'll say it will be FIFA 12. Alright? FIFA 12, FIFA 13. I think that's 12, just from look at the box. I recognize that dude from the FIFA 12 box. Anyway, FIFA 14 we have for PlayStation 4. Alright? Official licensed product with the FIFA series right there, a series of video games. The PlayStation 3 version, you know, it's a full body shot of this dude. On the next gen version, it's just like up his face, you know? Portrait shot. There's the disc. Here we have some inserts here, so let's take a look at that. We got FIFA 14, the Ultimate Team. And gives advertisements about what you can do in the game, what you can download. Play Ultimate Team for free. Get your free starter pack now. Awesome. And we have a black and white little booklet here with nothing inside but epilepsy warnings, warranties, in many different languages. Amazing. Alright. What can you do in the game? You hit the ball into the goal. That's basically what it says on here. So here's the PlayStation Vita version that I have. FIFA Soccer. Yeah, Americans call it soccer because football doesn't make sense to us. Because we wear socks when you play this game, right? So that's why Americans call it soccer, when everyone else calls it football, because everyone thinks you hit the ball with your foot, but you can't. It's not just that, you know, you can hit it with your head and your chest and stuff like that. So calling it football is kind of weird. Soccer makes a lot more sense, because you wear socks in the game, everyone wears socks. So it makes sense to us Americans. There's my receipt, there's the game cartridge. Alright. Let's see what else we can do here. See, this guy's hitting with his shoulder. The first true next generation soccer experience in the palm of your hand. Amazing. So there it is, my FIFA collection. Alright, so let's move on to WWE now. Alright, my WWE collection is actually bigger. Oh my gosh. There it is, everyone. My WWE collection, my wrestling. Oh yeah, over the years they changed the name so much, you know. It was WWF and WWE, and then SmackDown and Raw, and now they just call it WWE 2K something, you know. So I believe this one's from 2003. It's got Vince McMahon on the front of it. I am familiar with wrestling, but I just don't watch it. Similar to soccer. Like, when the World Cup and the FIFA games come on, I was like, yeah, I don't care. The game just drags on way too long, you know? The entire game, people will make like, you know, 2-3 goals the entire game. I wonder, maybe that's why everyone's like, oh my gosh, just take off their shirts and everyone's screaming and stuff like that. Because finally we have a goal, you know? The game may end any minute now. But, you know, when we play like football or basketball, the score will be like up in the hundreds, you know? So, yeah. Let's take a look at this game. When did it come out? It says 2004 right there. Looks like it's got divas, it's got challenge modes, authentic voiceovers. Pretty cool. Alright. So there you go. Here's SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. It's got John Cena there and Batista. Alright. Got for $4.99. I bought this game because when my friends came over, way back when, you know, I had PlayStation 2 at the time. And that was all I was playing because that was the only system I had. Friends came over and we played Dragon Ball, and then we played with some wrestling. And that was each of us take up, guys. Because all these games have, look, 1 to 6 players. How many other games have 1 to 6 players, right? Not very many that are, you know, multi-system. I mean, if you buy a Nintendo, yeah, you can play Super Smash Bros. Have like a whole bunch of people in the same room. But when you play like on PS4 or something, there's not a lot of games where it's like couch co-op, 6 players and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's got the WWE official symbol right there. Let's take a look at the booklet. Black and white. It's got like 30 pages apparently. Shows your controls, the combo moves it can do, more controls. Talks about the main menu and any mini games that are in the game. How to read how to do online play and what to do in the manager mode and stuff like that. How to get started, and credits. Lots and lots of credits. Alright. Back then, when video games first came out, they were all like 40 bucks. Now it's like $60, $70. Actually, if you want to buy NBA 2K16, the Michael Jordan edition, it's like $80, man, with tax and everything. Jeez Louise. And then we have here WWE 13, all right, for PlayStation 3. This was actually one of the games that was left behind by one of the people that, you know, my parents own apartments. They own houses and apartments for rent, you know. They're landlords. And occasionally people would, you know, rent the house and they were like, oh, I'm not going to pay rent next month. So they just disappear, leave all their clothes behind. They'll spray paint the walls and say, F you, man, and stuff like that. And I have to come and, you know, spend hours cleaning up the place so they can, you know, someone else can move in, you know. But they'll leave stuff behind. This is actually not that bad condition, all right? Still like nice and clean. But this is one of the games I got for free, you know, from one of those experiences. It happens all the time, man. I actually got like a couple PS2s and stuff like that over the years. A bunch of toys. We always throw away the clothes and, you know, the mattresses and stuff like that because of bed bugs and roaches crawling all over them. I mean, you can tell people were just staying there just so they can, you know, smoke with their friends or something like that, you know. So yeah, pretty crazy stuff that people do, you know, when they move in and, you know, don't want to pay rent, don't have enough money and stuff like that. So finally we have MLB. I actually have not ever opened these. I got these for free, by the way. People keep buying these for me because, oh, I got a new PlayStation Vita, so I'm just gonna buy these games. I remember this one was only like a couple bucks, right? It says $19.99, but it's on clearance. If it's green, it's like 90% off. And this one, I don't know if you saw the video. I went to a PlayStation convention at my college, and there's a video of it. It's called PlayStation on Campus. If you go to my YouTube channel and start looking for PlayStation on Campus at KU, you may actually find a video of me, you know, attending this event. You know, that was before the PlayStation 4 came out, and they actually let us play the PS4 for a little bit. You know, like a demo version of or something like that. And they were giving away video games for free. They saw me holding a PlayStation Vita, and I was like, "Hey, you want a free game?" I was like, "Okay," and they just handed it to me. And it's pretty cool. We got T-shirts and sunglasses and all sort of keychains and all this other stuff. It was great. And the video's on my YouTube, but I used my phone to record the event, so it's not that it's not like great quality, you know. But I got MLB The Show 12 and 13 right here. Never played them. Still in the plastic and all that. All right. And here we have 2K Sports. Okay. Major League Baseball 2K9. All right. And hey, I know that dude. Last year, 2000, you know, the World Series this past year, it was the Giants versus the Kansas City Royals. You know, the Kansas City Royals actually been to their ball games in the past. You know, And that's basically what people in my city, they kind of support the Royals, you know? They support the Kansas City Chiefs, Kansas City Royals, and you know, the local schools like K-State, KU, Wichita State, stuff like that, you know? So I saw this guy on TV. He threw the ball really weird, you know? He moves his entire body when he throws the ball, you know? And look, you can actually see it from there, you know? You got the official MLB sticker right there. It's actually in the form of a ball, actually. Unlike the other ones, it's just a square, you know? This one's actually a ball. So that is Tim Lincecum. I honestly don't know much about baseball. I mean, I watch the games and stuff like that when they go on TV because everyone else does, you know? Like, you go to a sports bar or something like that, or any kind of restaurant. I went to Buffalo Wild Wings one time, and like every single TV had baseball on, because oh wow, the Kansas City Royals are playing. Everyone wants to support them, and of course they lost this past year to the Giants. But whatever. There's the disc. Let's take a look at the booklet here. What special features are there in here? More signature styles, next gen controls, Inside Edge 2009, and 2K beats, just like, you know. It's like the basketball ones. Alright, let's take a look at this book. It's like 10 pages in here, apparently, just from the look at the table of contents. Controls, the different moves that you can do, warranties and warnings. No page of credits, that's really weird. Alright, so that is it, everyone. That is the MLB Collection. Here, let's put everything together right here. I do not plan on buying any more. Usually you just need one for one system, and you know, you play it for a while with your friends, and if they ask for it, you'll buy more. So the only way if I buy more of these game series is if my friends are like, oh, we're going to play this every day, you know? When they come over our house, like, oh, David, Black Ops 3 sucks. Let's play, you know, FIFA or something, you know, NHL, whatever. Because sometimes we do that, you know. Because my friend John, for instance, he doesn't play Call of Duty. He likes playing sports games. So every time he comes over to my house and we play games and stuff like that, we play sports. But when you know, other friends come over and all they want to play is, you know, zombies. Let's play multiplayer. Let's play all these other hack and slash games and we have multiple people play and stuff like that. And then we switch over to something like that, you know, shooting games and all that. But for the most part, whenever my friends come over, we usually don't play sports games. But I usually like to have one hanging around. Just in case they do, I just carry out the Xbox 360. We'll start playing that. We'll hook up the PS2. We'll play a couple rounds of wrestling or something like that, you know, with divas. And yeah, and that'll be it, you know. So yeah, thank you for watching. Next time, I don't know when the next time is, you know, whenever I feel like it. We'll talk about, let's see, NBA Live. We can talk about NASCAR. UFC, NHL, you know, I do have a couple games for those just like this, you know. And if this video is interesting, you know, a lot of people watch, it's like, hey David, you only have like 2 games, but you make a very interesting video. So, I don't know, man. By the way, I'm playing Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, right? And, you know that save game thing? The glitch that people were talking about, it happened to me, man. Oh my gosh, like it's always just always stuff happens to me, you know. So I lost my save game. I actually replayed the entire game at work. Like it took me like 30 hours, you know, because that's how much time I spend at work every single weekend. And I work at night, so I can, you know, bring extra stuff like my laptop or whatever. And while I'm not doing the little stuff in between, I like to play games just to keep myself busy. Because I'm just like night watch. I like those police officers on TV who don't actually, you know, they just watch TV all night and stuff like that. You know, watching the video cameras and whatever. That's kind of like my job. Anyway, I take my PS4 and actually play through the entire story mode from beginning to end again. So this time I actually played it so I kept quiet. The first time I played the game, quiet disappeared. You know, she left my team or whatever. So I played the entire game again. I actually finished it. I skipped all the cutscenes and stuff like that, and I managed to beat the game in like 30 hours. And now I'm just doing side quests and all that stuff that I skipped. I'm actually to the point, I collected so much, I'm trying to get this one trophy where you're supposed to build a nuclear weapon, and then you're supposed to dispose of it. You get a trophy for making a nuclear weapon, and then you get a trophy for disposing nuclear weapons. So that's what I'm currently doing offline. Online, I'm playing Bound by Flame. It's this action-adventure, medieval RPG, kind of like Skyrim or Diablo or something like that. It has that same setting, you know? Like Lord of the Rings or Witcher 3 or something like that, you know what I mean? Knights and, you know, demons and whatever. Weird creatures and orcs and whatever, elves and whatever, you know? So I'm playing that game. I think I'm almost finished with it. So if you want to see like the conclusion to that, usually I play the game, usually around the afternoon. 3 o'clock my time, you know. So that's the updates with me when it comes to video games. I actually had to replay Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain from the very beginning, but I knew what to do already, you know, so it actually went by pretty quick. And I skipped all the cutscenes and stuff like that. Did die a bunch of times, but whatever. So yeah, I played the entire game. I only got like 4 story missions to do, the last 4. But they're like, you know, missions you've done before, but it's like in higher difficulty and stuff like that. But I'm mainly focusing on main missions and collecting all the resources I need to make that nuclear weapon. And once I feel like I made that nuclear weapon and then dispose of it, I feel like I'm done with the game. I don't know what else to do, you know. Like Batman Arkham Knight, I didn't play the whole thing, man. I said I refuse to do all those Riddler missions and stuff like that. So yeah, at one point, I'm not gonna be like 100% the game or anything like that. I'm just gonna play the game to a certain point, and I'm like, man, I get the point. I get the story. It's really good, by the way. If you haven't played Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain, it's a really good game. If you're like brand new to the series, you may be a little confused a little bit because these characters are coming back from past games. But it's good. It's a very addicting story and stuff like that. Actually, Bound by Flame is a pretty addicting game also. I skipped the problem I have with Bound by Flame is that you can't go back and play side missions. Unlike all these other games where like exploration and doing quests and missions for other people and doing favors and whatever, you know, semi-open world is what Bound by Flame is. You can't actually go back and do side missions. Once you get to the next chapter or next area, you can't go back. So imagine like Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. So you start out in Afghanistan, right? You do a bunch of missions in Afghanistan. My mouth is drying up, man. I need some water. That's enough. So imagine going back and you can't do any side missions or anything from Afghanistan once you get to the Angola area, right? So that would be pretty annoying. So that's what happened in Bound by Flame. I'm not surprised I didn't get very good reviews. It's a game that you can go explore and do, you know, grind and fight as many enemies as you want and stuff like that, but you can't go back and do side missions if you skip it. So I was doing all the main missions and I realized, wait a sec, I can't go back. So that was one of the annoying things. I actually do want to play it again just so I can do the previous side missions and get some trophies, because by not doing that, I skipped out on like 15 trophies, man. So I may actually go back just for the trophies. And the gameplay is actually quite addicting too. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. A little update from me. I know you guys like video game videos. I like to talk about other stuff, by the way. I'm actually thinking of doing a Myst and Medal of Honor video game collection. In the future, I also want to do a Sonic the Hedgehog collection. I actually bought a bunch of Sonic the Hedgehog games for the Nintendo DS. And I've been playing them. Like I have a Sonic Lost World on 3DS, Sonic Chronicles. I have like the older Sonic games, like the Sonic 4-pack or whatever on the DS. It has like the first 3 games with Sonic and Knuckles. And a bunch of other games for like there was this racing Sonic game also. It's kind of funny because we're talking about Sonic here and he's inside a little car driving, right? Racing all the other characters. So I thought that was kind of funny. It looks like Mario Kart, but yeah, it is kind of Mario Kart. You know, you shoot things and you pick it up as you're going along the track and stuff. So in the future, we're probably going to do those 3 video game series. Unless you guys want to see, you know, NBA Live, in which I only have like, what, 3 games? We're going to do a collection of those. Maybe in the future, but yeah, so that's it with this game. I think I talked a little too much, Thank you for watching. Rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.